Because like she said they're not dating. So did anything else happen except the dating?
No. Nothing happened. No, nothing happened.
That's the second time
I'm
you met a
telling you
Nigerian
the
man and
truth.
wasn't no clapping going on? Okay.
Like-
Maybe Nigerian man is like not.
Like,
Hey, maybe
to
they
tell
about
the truth, Nigerians are so romantic. Nigerians are nice.
Nigerian men, okay.
Two of them have met her and they haven't moved.
Not even got
Past
anything.
this. Yeah.
What?
Like,
Shout out to Nigeria.
Nigerians are really
Because
good
Black
people.
America.
Hi guys, welcome to Kenganda. My name is Janita Maya and this is the Reap Part Podcast. Now on my right over here, I am joined by the lovely, the beautiful, the soft Miss Jamie. Jamie, tell the who you are.
Yes, hi. I'm called Jamie, but on my TikTok, I'm called Leah.
Leah, you're welcome.
Thank
We'll
you
tell the why
so
you're here.
much.
Okay?
Yeah, I'm here to.
We'll tell
discuss-
them later. Let's let
alright.
O'Shea tell us who
Okay.
he is.
All right.
Okay, O'Shea.
O'Shea Duke Jackson, Sacramento, California, the West Coast.
Okay, you're welcome. So the reason why Jamie,
Jamie.
the reason why Jamie is here is because she attended one of our recent events, the Ice Cream Social. Shout out to O'Shea for coming up with a brilliant idea. If you guys missed, check it out on the Pan African Dating Show and the other platforms. So when she was there, she told us how she was in the UAE and she's worked there for some time and should love to come on here and tell us her story. So take us through that experience, like what made you leave Uganda to go to the UAE and look for greener pastures?
At the first sight, my mother wanted me to travel to Canada.
Oh, shout out to Mama.
But then, like I had this group influence and I had friends in Dubai. So I had to travel to Dubai.
You gave up Canada for Dubai.
So, did you have any friends in Canada?
No. My mom had friends there.
In Canada?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So me, I decided my own decision. So I had to travel to Dubai.
Okay, what year was this?
In Dubai Marina.
Which year?
What year?
That was 2020.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the first journey, things weren't so easy because
Okay.
I was calm.
You were scammed. By who? Was it a Ugandan?
Of course, was a Ugandan. Like, okay. So
How
when
were
I
you
told-
scammed?
Okay, when I told my mom I want to travel to Dubai, so he was like, okay, it's now your decision. So it's up to you. So I got an agent and we did all the process for me to travel to Dubai, So he gave me visa, he gave me tickets. So when I reached to Dubai airport, calling the agent, he's nowhere to be
Ooh,
found.
he disappeared.
It was a very sad story, but as long as you fail, you wake up,
So, did you fail to like board when
Like
he
I
scammed you?
bought that until Dubai. So
That means you didn't have a visa.
I was in Terminal 2 waiting for somebody to pick me, but he wasn't there at the moment.
Oh wait, so but you went through and everything.
Yes.
So you had the right visa and the right ticket. So his coming was that he didn't have anyone on the other end waiting to pick you up.
Exactly.
Oh, so sorry, dear. What did you do?
So
Local
when I
Africa.
reached there, I was so miserable. So like, oh my God, how am I gonna do now? It's now a new start. I don't want to go back to Uganda. So I need to stand on my own self.
Okay.
So that's when I came up with a Nigerian guy.
Oh, on the spot?
No. Okay, I approached the guy. I'm like, hey, how are you? I'm a bit stuck. Can you please help me?
Oh, nice. No, with your face and your voice.
I'd have helped your ass too. Shit. Yes.
So like
Where you
people
wanna go?
really judge Nigerians, but not every Nigerian is bad.
Okay.
I
So
will
what did the
tell you
Nige-
this.
Okay.
So when I approached this guy and I told him all my story, and he was like, okay, I'm gonna accommodate you.
Oh, let you stay at his place?
So my first time I thought maybe, when you meet a guy, you're thinking like maybe something is gonna happen. But he wasn't. After that, I was so surprised.
He just looked at you stranded and he said, I will help you,
He told me
transport you and give you a bed.
exactly.
A Nigerian man?
The guy was in petition.
Why you?
Like, let me tell you, people don't really know the truth. but there are good people and bad people.
Mm-hmm.
You get to know.
Okay.
So this guy was staying in Salja, Dubai, Salja, at the stream end. So when I went to his place, because my expectation was like maybe he wants to use me, maybe he needs something from me.
Were you willing to give?
Oh, hold on.
At the time,
Story time music. Wait a minute. Let's talk about
at
it.
the time, you know, when you're stranded, you don't know what to do.
When you're desperate.
Exactly.
So
You're
that
like,
means-
I don't know what I'm gonna do. You know?
But you will survive no matter what.
That
Okay.
is where life gets
Team
hard.
Diddy over there. Team Diddy.
Okay.
Break the baby oil
Okay,
out.
please.
I'm just,
Oh my God! Like there is
Diddy!
where life gets
I'm
so
just joking.
hard.
I understand, love.
It didn't
And
happen,
we're
though.
stranded
But it
in
didn't
the
happen.
airport.
it didn't happen.
Yeah,
I was
continue.
stranded.
You
Just
didn't have
know,
money,
like,
no phone.
I had nothing.
I would have helped you for free though.
Like
'cause
I
you
had
fine.
no
I'm just gonna be
Dubai
real.
currency.
I would have helped you
You didn't have some dirhams.
a
and
lot.
shit. You're gonna give us
You're
some
beautiful. I
dirhams?
would've
Like it was a new start. Let me tell you.
I would have helped you. Fuck it.
Okay, thank
All right.
you.
Okay, so you got
So-
the guy.
So when I reached to his place, I was like, "Oh my God, how am I gonna do? Like, should I call back home? I don't want to stress my mom. Like, already she gave me a way, and I refused it. So I don't want to stress her out, you know. So I say, it's the right time to grow up.
Okay.
It's the right time to stand on my legs.
Oh,
It's the right time to see how the world is moving.
I'm so sorry. You said stand on your legs.
Okay.
I said it's the right time to lay on your back. That was a I'm sorry.
See, you told me to stop, and you
Okay,
over there with
done,
that
done,
bullshit.
It
No, don't
dropped
cut
in my
that.
mind.
Don't cut that.
Cut it out.
No, they
Sorry,
don't cut
I'm
it.
sorry, guys.
You see all that
Sorry.
booty clapping you talking
No,
about?
no.
You're talking about booty clapping
Our
right now.
wordplay was so
You're
good. I had to
Miss,
fix that.
I love to
I am
support
so sorry.
women.
Oh, my
I
love,
want to help
continue.
women.
Sweetie,
Okay,
Nothing but
continue.
clap
so
sessions.
when I reached there, this is the guy who used to give me 50 dirham every day.
Guys, 50 dirhams is like 50k UGX. That's like,
No, it's like $15, $16.
thank you. It's like $15, yeah.
Yeah. And that time I didn't really
It's
know.
like Kameza money.
Yeah.
like,
Why you didn't marry him?
maybe he had sympathy on me because I needed to eat.
Let's get to the, I'm sorry for dissecting your life. The first night.
Oh God, let me tell you, like people are really different.
Mm-hmm.
When I went to his place, I slept in the couch. So I thought maybe in the night he's gonna come
Yeah, boy.
and on me out, you know. That expectation you have,
Why you laughing?
like, you know.
Why you laughing? What would you have done?
So, what happened?
Exactly.
Okay, but he didn't. You slept through the whole night.
Yeah, I slept so safe. I was like, oh God, let my dream come
How-
true.
I'm serious. Like, how were you dressed when you slept? Because sometimes when you like fight or fear, so sometimes you're like dressed like I'll be ready to run. Maybe you thought like I'll be ready to run
No, like I slept in my normal clothes.
in your nightwear.
No, in my normal clothes.
Yeah, just in case anything happened that wasn't going well with you, you would walk out.
Like
You'd run
his
out.
appearance, I never thought negativity about him.
Wow, you are blessed.
Mm-hmm. Okay, like I said, they're good people, they're bad people.
Not everybody wants y'all like that for real.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not
So,
everybody.
Right.
This guy used to give me 50 dirham every day,
Wow.
and by that time I didn't know the value of dirham.
Oh.
So I used to go out, move around. So the room next to us, there were Ugandans.
Oh, but
So
Ugandans are everywhere.
These Ugandans who were brought in Dubai for nanny maid, but they are packed in the room
what do you mean, nanny may?
like nanny, like maids.
Oh, like nanny.
They
nanny.
bring you in Dubai to do maid work, but there's where they first put you.
Oh, like a station.
So yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
So when I went there, I had a sad story about them because no food. So the 50 dirham this guy
Oh, you
used
were
to give
giving it
me. I
away.
used to go buy chapati, paratha for these
Mhm.
ladies because I didn't know the value of the money. So I didn't have use for it.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
So I needed to go every day. When he gives me 50 dirham, I'm gonna go buy paratha for these guys.
Yeah.
So that's how life moved in the first place.
Yeah.
So
I need to go to Dubai if there's some beautiful women like you that need some help. Shit.
They
yeah.
need some chapati.
Yeah. I
God forgive
got
us.
some
my God,
chapati for your
it
ass,
was so
all right.
crazy. Like, for your fast travel and shit happened. It's
Yeah.
really so crazy.
Wow. What was your mother's reaction when like she got know?
I didn't really tell her.
Oh.
I didn't really tell her because I didn't want to stress her.
Oh.
You know.
Okay.
So later, time moved on, and he started looking for me a job.
Oh.
And let me tell you, I didn't know how to write a CV.
Oh, that man was God sent.
Girl,
Like
you better go back and find that man. We were playing
So
around.
he wrote your CV. He was helping you look for a job.
So he started telling me, do this, go on the ground, go to the hotels, do this, you know. So that's how I got to know this is how the CV has to be written. I have to reach to these places and these places. So later I got a job in a hotel
Oh, okay. As a what?
as a waitress.
Okay.
But though, like, it was a bit stressful, you know, you have not been working in that sector.
Yeah.
So it's a bit very stressful.
One thing I will say in Dubai, work is work.
Standing, you may stand for, oh my
It's
God.
100% work.
It's so hard.
It's quite hectic.
Y'all lucky you working for me, huh?
We are.
Hello.
We say it every day.
Hello.
Okay, so when I got the job, so the hotel was giving me accommodation, so I had to leave his place to the accommodation.
How was he sad to see you
He was
go?
very happy because that
Oh.
was our target. Like we really looked for a job for a long time, so it was a bless for us to find one.
Did you guys still date? Were you guys dating at all?
No, we weren't dating. That's why it's really surprising me.
So
that-
you
Shout
didn't
out
like
to
him?
him,
You didn't want
whatever
to
your
ever?
name is.
when I got off to Qatar, that's when I knew like this guy was supposed to be loved.
Oh.
Like I missed him. I'm telling you the facts. Like we really look for people who are good, but they are rare to be seen.
Yeah, the
You
one
know?
you're looking for is always across you.
So one time came, I had applied for a job on online. You know, the more you fail, you waking up. People
Yeah.
don't fear to fail. The time you fail, you're gonna wake up and you're not gonna be the same.
Thank you.
So I learned how to do my CV. Like I got to know people around me. I also
Yeah.
settled with people. You know.
yeah.
So
Before we move on, Oshay is still in shock. But the guy who you missed when you moved to Qatar, did he ever make any romantic advances towards you?
let me tell this guy. I think this guy was a Igbo guy.
Igbo,
And he was this.
Odugwa. Was it?
Okay.
Are they those ones?
No. I would say he was Odugu, but I didn't know because he told me about his family and the USA, the wife and the kids.
Oh, he was a married man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But
so,
still, I mean,
so then he had to.
he is looking out for you.
Moved to
Yeah, like you know, Dubai, Nigerian work. Maybe he was this hyping guy.
Oh,
This,
I get it.
You know,
like
he
you
has
know,
to time and
Nigerian
be-
men when they're having weddings, they have like a hype man, someone who hypes the bride. The
Like
in-laws.
a male
not
Esther.
that way. Like
Which no,
okay,
Shay.
like his work. I'm
Yeah.
talking about his work because he was using a laptop and in the house 24 hours.
like I can't say the F, like Yahoo boy. He was an IT. Let's call him. He was an IT guy. Let's just.
He's a scammer? He's a scammer.
I'm not gonna say he's a scammer because
But he was on the laptop.
like maybe he was doing forex trading. Maybe he was.
Yeah, right.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
Like
let's take the F
you
for
know.
forex trading. Okay, love,
So
continue.
it was so crazy. So time came and I applied for FIFA World Cup. That's Qatar.
Oh, yeah. Qatar, yeah.
Yeah,
Shout out
so
to them.
I was appointed. So I had to travel to Qatar.
Yeah.
So when I went to Qatar, I was working under Accor Hotels. It's an international.
Accord?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard of Accord, yeah.
Yeah. It's so I was working under Accor. So when I reached Qatar, I started missing this guy.
Oh, what did you do about the missing?
And you know what? I
What?
lost the contact.
Wait, you lost his contact?
I lost the contact. Until that, I'm like, oh my God, will I ever see this guy
Girl,
again?
Watch
How
out.
am I gonna
Put it
pay
out
you?
there. Oh wow.
Pay him how?
Gifts?
What kind of gift?
Okay.
Wait. No, let her tell you. What do you think you should give him?
Let's not go so in detail with
What
that.
would you give him if you ever met him?
Okay.
Michael?
We know what she's talking about.
No, let
Okay,
her tell
if
us.
this guy is gonna watch me one day,
Yeah, we'll don't worry. We'll
let me
distribute
tell
this
you.
clip.
I don't
Will be
know,
watched.
like I don't know if you recall me, but I'm called Jamie. You're staying in Salja. If you remember, you remember.
If you know, you know.
You know, if you know.
Okay. What gift?
So, I think,
What?
like gifts are very hard to.
Okay,
to
what would you give him
narrate.
if you saw him?
I would give him something that is gonna last forever. A watch.
I thought a child.
I thought you said, give him some that he can feel.
You are so
To let him know the love is real. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh my
Give him some that he can feel.
Okay.
To let him know the
Okay,
love
so you went
is
to
real.
Qatar. You missed you lost his number. You lost contact with him.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
was life now that you were in Qatar as a
Oh,
young
yeah,
Ugandan
I
girl?
was working with Accols in
Mhm.
hotels.
Yes,
Accols
please.
is in hotels. So I was a receptionist.
Okay, lovely.
Yeah, so we were welcoming I was working in a hotel where I would say, how do they call them? Spectators?
Yeah.
So,
Right, Linda?
is it?
She's
Mm-mm.
not Linda.
So these people who come
Yeah.
to support, to watch the football. I don't know
Yes.
if they're called
Yeah, yeah.
that's what they're
Fans,
called.
spectators.
Yeah, the
Yeah, Rachel should tell us she
Argentinas.
loves football.
Mm-hmm. So yeah. Then I spent 6 months in Qatar because it was a short contract.
Mm-hmm,
Okay.
mm-hmm.
So after Qatar, I came back in Uganda. Then I went back again to Dubai.
Okay, I just have a question about your time in Qatar. Did you experience any form of racism during your short time in Qatar?
Oh no, I wouldn't say so. But the Filipinos, the Nepals, because
Oh.
they were the managers, the
Mm.
supervisors, so they're going to minimize because you're a black person.
And say what? That you can do your job?
Of course, the reactions, he's not gonna treat you the way he's treating the same Nepal.
Uh-huh.
The same Filipinos.
Nepalese.
Discrimination.
They're here. They're
Exactly.
here also in Uganda, Nepalese.
Yeah.
They're at the Kabira.
Yeah, usually
Guys.
under the Indian establishments.
Uh-huh.
find them
They're
there.
very good at the customer service type of jobs and hospitality. Yo, they're good. Oh, they're
But
good.
you know me, I love interrupting with people, so I didn't care about. I mean,
How
I
they
don't care
treated
about
you.
how you roast me.
Mm.
That doesn't matter on my side, you know.
Mm.
So, it was fun.
Okay, lovely.
It was a World Cup. All
And this
countries were in.
Okay. And this
Yeah.
whole time that you've been there, you've not been dating?
Dating is really crazy. Like somebody having a crush on you, of course, that is dating, is it?
No, dating is like you actually have a boyfriend
Okay, I will tell
and
the
hope to get
truth.
married.
Okay, again, I don't know if I was born to be loved by Nigerians.
Another
Again.
Nigerian dude.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Story time music.
How did you meet him?
This is the guy I met in Qatar. Like, we were like in the university because we were given accommodation, both men and female,
Mhm.
but different buildings, but in the same space.
Mhm.
You get to know. So this guy was like staying in the next building or staying El Zidane. People who are in Qatar, El
You
Zidane.
know.
And so we were staying in the other side. When you're bored, because I used to work out, so I met him in the gym.
Mhm.
The first place I
Doing some
thought maybe
squats?
he's a gym instructor because he
Ah.
came towards me and was like, "No, don't. That's not the way
Oh,
that's
he was
supposed to do.
Wow.
You're supposed to do
He's trying to
this."
help you out, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I thought maybe like he's a gym instructor. So I kept on going to the gym, meeting the same person.
Wow. Were you going at the same time so that you could meet him?
I used to find him
Oh, okay.
there already. So because the gym had it had a gym and a swimming pool just
Okay.
close.
Mhm.
So time came when he was like, "Can I escort you to
Oh.
your place?" I'm like, "Okay." So that's how things started slowly.
Oh, so you would say that she
slowly.
dated him?
I wouldn't say we dated seriously?
You having?
But we were 2 dates.
Did you consummate? I'm sorry for asking because like she said they're not dating. So did anything else happen except the dating?
No. Nothing happened. No, nothing happened.
That's the second
I'm
time you met a
telling you
Nigerian
the
man and wasn't no
truth.
clapping going on. Okay,
Like-
maybe Nigerian man is like not.
Oh, no.
Like,
Hey,
to
maybe
tell
they
the
about
truth, Nigerians are so romantic. Nigerians are
Aw.
nice.
And Nigerian man. Okay,
Two of them have met her and they haven't moved.
not even
It's-
got anything.
Fast-paced. Yeah.
What?
Like,
Shout out to Nigeria
Nigerians are really
because
good
Black
people.
America.
It's a different story.
Like, I don't
Okay,
know
love.
about your experience with Nigerians, but
Oh.
me, about my experience, have been good to me.
Okay,
Yeah. So,
okay. Shout out to Nigeria.
Okay.
So then you go from Qatar. Did you go back to Dubai?
Yeah, so I came back in Uganda.
Mm-hmm.
So after here, then I had to go to Dubai again.
Okay, so what were you doing in Dubai? This
Okay, the second time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, when I went to Dubai, I met an Italian lady.
Okay.
I
Mhm.
salute to that. Erika, she had a restaurant
Mhm.
and she was looking for workers. I was like, oh, I am here. I'm jobless because when I went on a visa.
Mm.
So I started looking for a job.
Okay.
So this lady was 65. She was an old lady.
Mhm.
So I was doing sales in her restaurant. Like, I used to manage her sales, like.
Mm.
So, but then she told me like she doesn't have anybody to stay with, and she's old, so she welcomed me at her place.
Oh, so you
Mm.
went to stay with her?
Yeah, in
Girl,
Dubai
this place-
Marina.
Oh, Dubai. That's where I be. That's where I stay when I go there. So you was over there in the rich area.
Like, it was
Dubai
so
Marina ain't cheap.
crazy, like
Mm.
staying with this lady because it was like my home.
Mm.
Like, she
you had
never
your own
rushes
room and
me.
whatnot.
I had my own home. Like, she used to travel like 3 months. She's not around, but she had a
Wow.
pet.
Oh, so you
What
So
kind of
I
pet was
needed to walk Reggie in the morning and evening.
Oh, Reggie was a what? A dog?
A pet, yeah.
Oh.
What kind of pet was he? Dog, cat?
Was a dog.
Like these small dogs. I don't know.
Chihuahuas?
No, not chihuahuas. But
Was she
this-
rich? She's rich.
Of course,
Mhm.
I can tell you she is.
Okay.
So
Do you
You
still
had to
talk to
walk
her?
Reggie.
You
pardon?
still talk to her?
Of course, I do.
Shout out to Erica.
Yeah, Erika, I salute you. She's a very nice woman.
Wow.
Like, I never thought Italians could be so nice like this.
Right? They're not to be
Mhm.
racist. Not you, Erica.
Because she welcomed me in her home. Like, she had a connection with me. Like, I taught her to eat matoke, and
Oh,
often she used to
wow.
tell me go in dairy about matoke.
To
Like-
get it to eat.
Yeah, like she used to have people coming from Italy, Switzerland, but all I had to cook matoke for them to taste. You know,
Okay.
so the connection was so big.
All right. So you were with Erica. You're managing herself. How's life? You're living your best life.
Oh
She goes on
my
vacation.
goodness! Like,
you walk Reggie.
if I tell you something, I'll tell you I enjoyed the moment.
Wow.
Because it was like opening your home. Because I used to go outside anytime I feel I want to go. You know, Marina is,
you walk.
you know.
I love Dubai
nice.
Marina. It is so
Same.
pretty.
So, like, I was like, oh my God, this is the
Wow.
life I dreamt of.
Okay, so how-
living let me
the
say,
high rise. You can say it. You were living your best life. Like Osha says, your sister stays there.
Because the time she used to travel, like, she goes in Italy, she can spend like 5 months. You're home alone, and she does Amazon. What do you want to eat? She orders Amazon every time. What do you want to do? Like, what do you want to order? She's gonna order for you Amazon.
Wow.
Okay,
So,
okay.
Okay, now you're with Erica. How does that move?
So, like, Erica, like how I left Erica
Yes,
is when
please.
I got an opportunity in France for Olympics and Paralympics to volunteer.
Okay.
But
Did
I
you go?
told her, okay, before Erika, I'm sorry to say,
It's
I'd
okay.
forgotten. Before Erika, you know, when you see that you're paid less, because by that time I was paid 250.
Dirhams
Yeah, Erika used to pay me 250. So
like
there
2.5.
was some
Per what?
per month.
Per
That's like
month.
2.5.
Yeah,
Two,
yeah.
250 dirhams?
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like 2.5 million.
Like
Yeah,
25, is it
exactly.
2,500 dirhams?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're staying there for free.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm trying to understand because you're spending 2,500 dirhams per month but you're not paying
I'm not paying nothing.
rent.
Food is provided, rent is provided. You know the life.
So how are you being paid less?
She wanted to get more.
Okay, let me. I'm still narrating.
Please
this
narrate,
story.
my dear.
So this comes when I meet a Nigerian guy again.
Oh, okay. In Dubai or in France?
So
Okay.
in Dubai.
Okay.
Still in Dubai, but by that time I was living in Erika's place.
All right.
So we got so connected. I will tell you, I fall in love with this guy.
Okay.
Because he was a very nice guy, so gentle, so caring and loving. A time came and, I used to walk Reggie in the dog park. So I had to connect with, dog parks that are so many millionaires, billionaires. Because people walk their dogs and people who take their dogs in the dog park. I'm telling you, if you're networking, go to the dog park.
You had it right. If you're in Dubai and you want to network, get a dog and walk it.
Exactly. Or go to the dog parks. Any dog park you feel you want to go to that dog park because you're going to meet people who.
So you met the Nigerian at the dog park?
Not in the dog park.
Okay.
So I had gone to buy matoke. I met him in Daira.
Oh, he was buying matoke?
Yeah.
Oh, he probably had a Ugandan girl. Why was he buying matoke?
No, like me. I had gone to buy matoke in Daira. So that's how I met him.
But you also said you had also gone to buy matoke.
No, like me, I met him in Daira.
No. Okay, continue.
So we got some connection between us.
Wow.
And we built something for ourselves.
What did you build?
A relationship, of course. So
any assets there?
Because I had day offs, but I wouldn't go anywhere. So I had time for him, like meet him often on my off days. So we can hang out. He was into transportation.
Like delivery guy?
Yeah. But then still he was doing this Shopify online and, trading, Nigerian guys, I had plans in myself, but I wouldn't know how to start this plan. So back the time in Uganda, I was into events.
Okay.
So when I reached Dubai, I thought of coming up with an African carnivore.
Nice.
So I had the idea, but I didn't have the start. Like, how am I gonna start it? So this Nigerian guy comes in and I'm like, Jamie, you can do it. So this is why I'm like saying Nigerians are good.
Yeah, they're good men. She said it a couple of times.
So this guy was like, no, we can do it. So in the dog park, we had already, we networked. So we are like, we can get a investor or sponsor for this event for these people. So like I had the idea, but I didn't know how to start it.
So he gave you the idea and you started it. How did that go?
Like I wrote a proposal. Then I was like, who is going to support this proposal? Like, so we met a British guy. We met him in the dog park, but he was like, I want 100%
of the profits.
I wasn't looking for money in this event because what I was looking for to see Africans uniting together.
Okay.
You have that mentality that I want to see a Nigerian talking to a Ghanaian, talking to a Salarian, Uganda with Kenya and Rwanda. So that was my target. So this guy was like, Jamie, we can do it. So we started going to African shops, finding out like the attires because our target in the African carnival was like food.
Oh, okay. African food and African attires.
African food, African attires and dancing. Because we wanted to showcase the African culture.
So did the event end up happening?
I'm coming.
Okay.
Okay, so this guy, the percentage he had told us, it was 100%. But he wanted all the profits. Anyway, I wasn't looking for money in this event.
Yeah,
we weren't looking for money in this event because like seeing Africans collaborating
was better.
Exactly. Because you see,
I see.
So this guy, we were on the same pace. So days to the event, the guy is like, how sure you're gonna pay me?
What? Okay.
Like this guy came in the last time we needed him most. Like, how sure are you gonna pay me? Like, how sure are you this event is gonna work
Make
out?
Money for him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we ended up
doing the event. Okay. So the event you got the idea, you got the Nigerian. So how does France come in?
Okay, so I applied for Olympics and
Okay.
Paralympics. That was 2023.
Yeah.
So time came and I received an email that I'm qualified to. So they
Oh.
told me to submit some documents, what I did, and I'm like, if I'm to go to, because my dream was like I want to travel to Europe.
Okay.
So time came in and I had to apply for my visa, but then I had to come back here in Uganda.
Oh.
So that's how I left Erika
Yeah.
to come back to Uganda.
So now that's the situation you're in now with being back in Uganda.
When I came back in Uganda, I applied for my visa. So I went for the Olympics and
Oh.
Paralympics.
How
Yeah.
was that? How
It
was that
was
being?
so
You know, they said French people are
amazing
mean and
because I was
racist.
welcoming the guests and directing them to the Palestinian sites, and
Yeah.
that was it. Like it was not so much stressing.
Yeah.
And
No one was mean to you or racist.
no, because when you travel to Europe, you don't care about the rest. What you care about is networking and getting to know the people. Like, I don't you travel history. That's all you're looking for. So time came and I had to. I mean, the Olympics and Paralympics ended, so we were supposed to leave France, then come back to Uganda.
Oh, okay. And you haven't thought of going back to Dubai to
I
be with Erica?
No, Erica. I know she now has a Filipino lady, and you know where Filipino is.
You
They're not
can't.
giving up. If a Filipino comes in the area, forget about the job because she's going to stay forever.
Oh.
So wait a minute. You had Erica, full rent,
Food.
everything. You went to Paris. How much were they paying you in Paris?
That was volunteering, no payment.
You just wanted to go to Europe and
To add on
experience.
my travel experience
To
and
France.
meet new people and learn
Did
different
you have
cultures.
hopes of meeting a rich man in France?
Actually, I wasn't into getting a rich man in France. My target was like, if I reach Paris, I'm not gonna come back to Uganda. But that wasn't the way it was done. Because
So how were you supporting yourself in Paris?
like they used to provide transportation and meals, but I had a friend where I was staying. Accommodation, I had a friend, but they used to provide meals and transportation.
Okay, so you were seeing like a Ugandan in Paris, or
Yeah. There is a sister of mine who connected me to a friend.
okay? So how long were you in Paris for?
2 weeks.
For the Olympics and Paralympics.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure I understand this right. With Erica in Italy,
Yeah.
you had 2.5 million,
Coming in per month.
about $700 coming in a month.
Yeah.
Free housing,
Free food.
free food. You had the boyfriend. The boyfriend was there.
Yeah. In Nigeria.
You gave all of that up for 2 weeks in France.
Yeah, because I had a dream that I'm gonna go to France, and when I reach France, I'm gonna focus on finding another job in France, which did not work out.
Why?
So
did
you left. So the guy you fell in love with, he has somebody else now, probably too, right?
I don't know.
Is he the one who gave you the idea to go to France?
No. It came in my way, like
Normally.
Yeah.
I think the reason why he keeps asking this is that you had such a good life. You were living
Oh
a good
yeah,
life with
and let me
Erica.
tell you what.
So
This guy told me, Jamie, let me leaving Erika's home. This guy told me, Jamie, you're so comfortable.
oh,
Like because we had an opportunity of
the event.
No. There is a is it Spanish? People from Spain are called Spanish, right?
Yeah.
So this
That's the
Spanish
language,
were
like
looking
Spaniards.
for
What
I
are
don't
they
know.
called? Oh, the Spanish.
Spanish.
Please.
So I had an opportunity with the Spanish. By that time, Elika was in Bali. So the Spanish called me. I made an interview. I was working as a personal assistant. So they were wanting to give me a job by the time, and they were giving me 600 dirham. That's 6 million Uganda shillings. But then when
I think that would be 6,000 dirhams.
6,000.
yeah, so this is when it came. The Nigerian guy said, "You're settling
Oh.
like you're so down. Like I'm not finding myself. Like I'm so how should I say it?
He was saying you're so comfortable, you need to step out of your box.
Exactly. Like
Comfort zone.
yeah. I'm so
And leave
in the
Erica.
exactly. So we came
Then
up
she
with
left
this.
his ass too.
And imagine these Spain people weren't providing accommodation, no meal. So my plans were like to find a partition in
Leave
Al
Erica's
Bashar.
marina apartment
Then go to Abasha.
and struggle.
Let me tell you.
So,
like,
what did you learn from this time with your Nigerian boyfriend
my
guiding you?
goodness.
Step
Okay.
out.
Let me say things.
Was he envious of the life that you had?
Let me say it was it because he used to stay a long distance from Marina. So it took us time. Okay, in a week we may see thrice. But in Abasha, it's very easy for him to access me.
He wanted you to be there.
Exactly.
So that he can get access to you. And give up on your nice apartment and Reggie the dog.
Okay, I would say I gave up on my willing.
Okay.
Because I decided it by myself.
I love that. Okay.
You know, so I had a dream like if I go to France, things are gonna work well for my life. You know, so
understandable. All right. So as we wrap this
So
up,
I have a question before you. So
okay.
you couldn't go back to Dubai. How'd you end up back in Uganda?
Okay, when I came back to Uganda, I came back for my visa application. Like I had applied my visa basing in Uganda.
To go back to Dubai?
No.
To France.
From Dubai to Uganda, then France.
Okay, but once the 2 weeks were up in France, you came back to Uganda.
Yeah. After the Paralympics and Olympics, I had to come back here.
Okay, so then what did you do? You just been here the whole time?
Okay, so when I reached France, then I applied as an ICO young leader that is in Olympics. You know, so I got an opportunity as a young leader to. So here in Uganda, I find talent for the young kids. Like I discover talents from the young kids.
Oh, that you sent to the Olympics?
So I have an academy I run to. But though it's how would I say it's a new academy.
Also, you run an academy that finds young talent that you can.
Okay, I discover talent
discover
in children. So that's the ICO young leader.
young leader.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think
they appoint you. You don't appoint yourself.
Oh,
They appoint you. So I've been in sports. So when I told them about Qatar and wherever, so you apply for it. You don't just come out and you do that. You have to apply for it.
Okay.
Yeah. So when you organize academy, there is some funding they give to you, but you have to show the work done. They don't have to give you the funding. Just you have to show the work done.
Oh, so that's the current thing that you're doing. Oh, okay, that's nice.
Yeah, but then I'm also planning to
do something.
Of course, Olympics and Paris, but that is Italy now.
Oh,
In the winter season, late 2025.
No plans of going back to Dubai.
No, because also the Nigerian guy is planning to travel to Germany. So maybe after Italy, I'll have to travel to Germany.
Are you still dating him?
We still date.
Oh.
Okay, so do you feel like you made the wrong decision? Because Uganda is tougher to make money here, right? How hard is it to make money in Uganda for you?
Okay, I would say Uganda is hard when you're working for a salary. You're waiting salary, monthly salary. But then when you have people who are supporting you out, it's not very hard.
When you have sponsors and funding coming in,
Exactly,
it's not
very
hard.
hard.
That's what she's trying to say.
You
If you have funds coming in, then it's not hard. Funds from organization or boyfriend funds?
Now, organization, of course, like I told you, yeah, CEO young leader. So you expect some money from that side.
Love that.
Is it the same as it was when you were in Dubai, or is it better?
Pardon?
Is it better than in Dubai?
Oh my God. Okay, Dubai. It's Dubai. Oh
Dubai
my
is Dubai.
God,
Uganda can't
Dubai is
compete. We get it.
Dubai. Like,
Yeah.
okay, let me tell you, however much you travel out, home is always home.
Mm,
You know.
I get it.
So, but if you see me when I was in Dubai, you cannot realize it was me because I was slimy.
Oh,
But then now when you see me, you say, "Oh God, Jamie." So home is always home.
wow.
So do
Yeah.
you think that for Ugandan, do you feel like you have more opportunity in Uganda to grow, or do you have more opportunity outside?
I think I've now traveled the world, so I
Mhm.
think
Mm.
outside is I mean the currency is so high, so
Mhm.
The standard of living is a bit higher
mhm,
abroad than it is in Uganda.
in Uganda. But then of course abroad is abroad and
Mm.
Uganda is Uganda.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. What would you do differently if you were to turn the tables?
Like what do you mean?
Like if you didn't take the path that you took, if you didn't leave the job that you left, what would you have done different? It's sort of like advice to anyone who has listened to your story.
Can you please ask me again?
Okay, so let's imagine you didn't leave the job with Erica.
Okay.
If you had stayed on, is that the path you would have looked at? Let me phrase it like that.
Let me tell you the truth. Comfort is not for me anymore.
Mhm.
Because where I am, if I was in Erica's place, I wouldn't reach where I am now.
Maybe Erica could have put you in her wheel.
I don't think so.
She was 65.
Oh
Erica, we
my.
love you, but I'm
And
just
let me
saying.
tell you, she had no kid. She only had a
Erica
pet.
could have put you in her wheel.
Oh my God.
And
I'm
that's
just
it.
saying.
That's you would say something like that, wouldn't you?
No. I'm just saying. I'm just thinking.
No, I don't
If she loved you so
think-
much and she liked having you around,
I don't think so. Like because they have relatives, so why me? You know.
when you're with Erica, you've described such a comfortable life.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I think it's hard for some people in this room, even those behind,
Mm-hmm.
to digest that you left such a cushy and comfortable
Let me
life.
tell you,
To struggle,
sometimes
sometimes struggling is not okay. Not struggling, but I'm just saying sometimes experience corrupts the soul. Is what
that's
I
why
think
you
I'm saying.
think.
I think experience corrupts the soul. I feel like not everyone has to go out there and experience certain things for them to live life.
Let me tell you, life is about risking. I risk,
Mhm.
you know, because the more you risk, you're gonna find yourself. In Erika's place, I was so more comfortable. Like,
What's
okay,
wrong
the
with
the
comfort?
2.5 was on my account on a monthly, daily basis, but I didn't find myself. I had more opportunities waiting me out. You know, you get the
Mhm.
point. Like I'm staying in somebody's place.
Right,
She's
right.
providing everything, but that's not my target. That's not what I'm looking for.
Okay, okay.
You know, if you wanna be a billionaire, like you don't have to stay for less. You know, so
Okay. Okay. I'm just like, okay, we hear you. So when we're talking behind the scenes, we're kind of doing the Nigeria versus Ugandan men. So
Okay.
let's finish the episode with that. What would be your take on that? Because every time God has sent you a Nigerian man.
Let me tell you guys,
Mhm.
my Ugandans,
Men.
my Ugandans, man, you have
Mhm.
to learn from Nigerian guys.
Okay. Okay.
These guys are so hardworking. These guys are so romantic.
Mhm.
These guys are so understanding. Like they're gonna care for you when you're in periods. It's gonna take
Oh.
you. I mean, I don't know. You have to try a Nigerian guy to know the difference. Because when you haven't tried a Nigerian guy, you're not gonna know the difference. You get my point? These guys, I asked one guy, like, why are you guys like this? He told me it's their culture. They're born to be like that. But then now the women's are now bashing Ugandans because we are getting married to Nigerians.
Yeah, I saw that's a big thing.
Yeah, it's a whole
A
thing.
lot of Nigerian men are coming for Ugandan
The
women.
blue passport girls.
And let me tell you, we are not leaving the Nigerian guys no matter what.
Oh,
Because we discovered what we are looking for.
Which is
These guys are gonna spend on me. They're gonna take me on
Ah.
vacations, you know.
Okay.
It's gonna that is the life every woman is wishing for.
Okay.
Why not me?
Thank you.
So And the Nigerian ladies, let them learn from Ugandan
Oh.
ladies.
Oh, we don't gonna
What do
clip
you
this.
mean by land from Ugandan ladies?
Because they're over complaining. Like I
Oh.
was on a live on TikTok. It was 2 days back. Nigerians in the UK, Ugandans in the UK getting married to
Nigerian
Nigerians.
men, yeah.
So I was like, I went to the live to tell them, you guys, you need to change this and this because
What do they need to change this and that?
let me tell you, we Ugandan ladies are born this way, and we are not gonna change.
Which
Like,
way is that?
a Ugandan lady, let me talk about me.
Thank
how I
you.
was raised. When I was raised, I was raised to
Care for a man.
care for a man. Like, that's my role as a woman. I was not taught to go for the hard work, but I was taught to be home and care for my husband.
So the Nigerian women should give up on their ambitions and stay home?
I wouldn't say so, because you know what? You cannot serve two masters ago.
Mm.
So when the time comes, you'll sit at home.
Like, these Nigerian men are the, how should I say? These Nigerian women are the, how would I say it? I don't know how to
I would like to
this.
call them ambitious. I like the ambition.
Because they're so hardworking.
Yeah.
You find them in two big departments, which is
Yeah.
very good. But they're not giving time to their husbands because they're wealthy. Like, they're financially okay. So they minimize their husbands because of their wealthy. You get the point? So that's why I'm like saying you cannot serve two masters ago, because you're going to go for that hustle. By the time you come home, you're tired. You need to sleep. So you're not going to give time for your husband. Trust me.
Would you not like to see Ugandan women in these big positions that Nigerian women are
Of course,
having?
we need to awaken up our women. The Ugandan women out there, you need to wake up.
Okay.
Of course, we can do, I don't know how to say this. We need to copy up with the other versions of Nigerians, though we have to keep our culture standing. You know,
At the end of the day, come back to the man
of course, you have to come back. However much you're tired, you need to come back home.
and do your duties.
Of course, you
What
know.
duties?
See,
Of course,
that's why you
yes.
ain't got nobody now.
No, I'm just asking. I'm asking for the poll. If let's imagine a Nigerian woman is watching, she's like, okay, what are these duties that this Ugandan girl is
Whatever
talking
you
about?
tell you that your duty is.
Oh my goodness, that's so. Of
Like what?
course, you need to cook for your husband.
They cook.
You need to the bedside. You need to perform it in the
Yes.
best way.
Yes.
You
They, I'm sure they do.
I don't think so. Why are the Nigerian men now coming to us?
Oh.
So basically, what I'm hearing is that Nigerian women are not performing their bedside manners
I won't
with their husbands.
say
That's
much
why.
about that because I'm not staying in their homes. But then when you hear from their men, it started that way. Like, maybe
When Nigerian men are moving to you, do they mention that, oh, I don't like dating Nigerian women because they're so in their hustle? Is that it?
okay, when a Nigerian man is, let me say, when a Nigerian man comes and he wants to date me, there's some question I'm gonna ask him. First of all, I'll ask him about his age.
Okay.
Second of all, I'll ask him, are you married?
Okay.
Then I will ask him, have you ever been married?
Okay.
Then when he gives me a weak answer, I have ever been married, but this and this happened.
Okay.
Like, I will ask him, do you have kids?
Okay.
No. But then when you tell me 40 years, I'm going to see, like, 40 years, you don't have a kid? I'm going to wonder. I'm like, that's a red flag in the first place.
Why is it a red flag?
Okay.
Because, I mean, at 40 years, that means you're lying to me.
What if I told you that I'm 44, I don't have kids? Would you believe me?
I won't believe you.
Why?
Because in the African way, I won't believe you.
Why?
Because I don't think so.
You think I'm lying?
African men are above 40. Tell us in the comments. So, have you dated an African American?
I'll tell you that no, but I had Jamaicans talking me.
Oh, that's interesting.
The Caribbean men have come to. Where was it? What do you mean he was talking? You like,
Okay, like
What?
we met on TikTok. So he came in my inbox, you know. So he was like this and this and this and this and that, you know. So I was like, these Jamaicans. But
Okay.
then what failed us is the language.
He couldn't understand English
It would, but me, I wouldn't understand his English.
because they speak
Mm.
patois.
Yeah, so I wouldn't. So I'm like, you're abusing me.
Oh.
So we wouldn't match.
Oh, okay. All right.
Where are you? What tribe are you from in the West?
I am mixed Kenyan and Uganda. My
Oh.
father's in Kenya. My mom is Muganda.
Uganda.
Oh.
Okay, so but you came to the speed dating event, right? Were you at the speed dating event?
Yeah. I was
The ice
there.
cream.
How did you?
Ice cream
Who
social.
brought you to the?
Oh yeah, I was home and I was bored. So my friend called me like, you know what, Jamie, can you come here in Bukoto? I'm like, oh, what's happening there? So she told me. So I'm like, I was eager to know what's that. I've
Okay.
never heard about such a thing. Like, what's happening?
What's
you
an
know,
ice cream social?
Did you have fun?
I had fun, like, you know, seeing different girls with different styles, you know, copying up different styles. It's amazing.
Did you like the ice cream and?
The
What was
ice
your
cream so
favorite?
amazing. The cocktail. I remember they gave me a gem. Is it AVNV?
V&A.
Oh,
I
AVNV.
went home when I'm fucking drunk.
Oh, okay. Love that.
Oh my
So, guys, let's end this episode on a high note. Thank you so much, Jamie. You have been so nice, so
You're
soft, so
welcome.
everything. For the people who want to find you, please tell them where they can find you.
Oh yeah, I'm not really
On TikTok.
social media, but
Oh.
I'm trying to come up on social media.
Okay.
Currently I'm using Leah,
Leah.
and I'm working with Biko Waters. So please buy Biko water. Try
Okay.
Biko water. I think for now it's the best water.
Love that.
What's the name of the water?
Biko
Biko
water.
water.
Biko.
It's
Spell it. So can-
BIKOR. Biko water. It's I mean, try it. You
Try.
You
try.
will forget Renzori.
Okay.
I'm
Don't give
telling
us a
you.
free promo. We love you,
It's
but
just
we have it.
amazing.
Okay, thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
guys for the
Thank
host.
you.
Thank you.
So
O'Shea,
much.
any last words?
No.
Okay, thank you so much, Jamie.
Nigerian
You're
man for the win again.
Guys, you can follow us on all our social media platforms at King and Nation. Follow me at Janita Maya. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye. Love you.